Okay, you give me one. Come on.
Abraham Lincoln. I would cast Amitabh Bachchan.
Oh, who is this guy?
You know Robert Redford?
No, I don't know who's
Have you watched Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid?
What did you just say right now?
Iconic Western outlaws.
No, I'm not a white
cowboy face. You never read Westerns. What happened to this generation? I went to sleep and this is what happened. So the whole world has gone a little backward when it comes to freedom of expression, and we have to be very careful because nobody knows what the rules are. It's very dangerous.
I mean, there are rules, but it's just nobody's following it. So even when the whole camera habitat thing happened, that vandalism.
Like Vishnu's been spending the last month, his body language has been very bad. He's been sneezing and coughing and all that.
He doesn't even register you talking about
No, he doesn't speak English. He's Malayalam speaker, so he doesn't understand.
This is like Tihar jail, no?
Well, I'll just communicate. I'll just talk to him in our language. Maire. It's AMA time with Joel Dsouza, award-winning comedian, historian, singer, dancer,
mathematician, astronomer.
Bro, I don't have time for so much.
Yeah, now I'm Leonardo da Vinci.
Da Vinci, the suburban version. And of course, with lovely hair, which is such a delight to see because many of our guests seem to be losing hair and everything else.
Damn.
Joel, first let's talk about you because we have no questions really. This AMA. You don't have too many.
AMA is asking me the questions.
Yeah, that's what. So I thought if we talk for 40 minutes about you, then 10 minutes of AMA and we're done.
40 minutes about me, fine.
But you do sets for what, 20 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour in your sleep?
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
Solo shows, go
So you start, I'll go and come back.
Shows can go on for
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Don't be modest. It's okay.
Wow, look at you. How unprepared you are as a host that you want the guest to run the whole show.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm
Hey, just speak for 40 minutes. I'll just hang around.
Not only unprepared, but I think we've made it a...
You lost interest in the show.
No. We're very professional about being unprepared. So we take that part seriously. We don't want to ever come prepared. So we do our best not to.
So it's like if you're prepared,
we'll screw it up.
It's the worst show ever.
The worst show ever.
And if you're not prepared, it becomes watchable.
I can't tell you. You're so spot on. It's unbelievable. Yeah. So that's exactly what we do. So now if you don't want to talk about yourself, then we can go straight to question number 1, which...
then the show is like 11 minutes.
Also, we are recording it, I don't know when, and we now release it, I don't know when. So very often the questions make no sense.
How is everyone on the team so in sync?
I'll put it this way. It's almost like an NGO where we collect people who don't really care about life deeply. So what happens is now Shreya has given up a law degree and a life in the legal profession to stay here. Vishnu has taken some manath of, he shaved his head and he won't grow his hair back. 1 is genetics and 2 is until something happens in his life. I don't know what that is. And we've got a new young kid called Avram. I hope I get his name right.
Yeah. Every time I come here, there's a new one kid.
Yeah.
Which means some kid is disappearing.
Yeah. But to be honest, there's nothing dirty happening because...
no one insinuated anything.
No, Banter police station is right here, so be very careful. And they're very tough on crime.
These days.
You see the guy in the scarf?
Yeah.
That's Abhishek.
He looks like somebody who'll always be at...
He owns part of Kochi and a little bit of Kottayam. He's a landowner. He's very rich.
That's enough.
Yeah. And he's one of those landowners who don't wear any...
Is he a land owner or is he a land grabber?
Which in India, does that really matter? After 5 minutes, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's done.
Man, yeah.
But his most famous part about him is that he famously doesn't wear underwear when he walks on his land.
Famously.
Yeah.
See, that's ultimate male dominance.
Exactly. People look at him and, oh, that's him.
Yeah, you're like, okay, this guy's not wearing an underwear. We can't grab his land.
Correct. Or anything else. Because that won't be right.
Yeah, this is unhinged.
Yeah. So what about your life? I want to talk about you at least for a minute.
Yeah,
What are you looking at? There's nothing there.
I'm not looking at. I feel like you would at least ask me something.
It's like, bad furniture.
It's all patchwork. You can tell.
Yeah. It's put together. I told you, Banner police station is right there. What they don't want, we take. So what are you up to?
What I'm up to? I released like 4 stand-up videos this year, which is almost like an hour of material. Yeah, I think just did a lot of stand-up this year. And now going out, I'm planning to release more stand-up videos. And I'm trying to develop a show as such. And then just trying to do something on Instagram.
Develop a show off?
Just like a concept show. Like a live...
For like television or digital?
For YouTube. It's not television anymore. Cyrus, everybody who watched you is dead, Cyrus. There's no television.
I know, sadly. But what we do is we put the laptop or whatever, the iPad on top of the television. So it still has that feel for us.
Oh.
So you're still sort of watching
you can
TV.
just cast it.
It's like, your dad still goes to work but he doesn't do anything because the family runs it. But, it's like that. So it's there.
But, you can just screencast it on your...
I don't use big words. I don't want to look stupid. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Just look at the room. No one's looking at us, paying attention. You know, as a comedian, there's no interest.
If it's happening live and people are not looking at it, imagine when it goes on the screen.
No chance. No chance.
It's live TRP.
That's why you shouldn't have killed my generation of TV watchers, because they would have listened nicely to everything you had to say.
That is true, man.
Okay.
Like I remember, people would actually sit in front of the TV and watch ads.
Yeah.
Now you can just pay like 99 rupees, no ads.
I don't know, what kind of world do we live in without ads?
Awesome.
Ads are everything.
Did you make any ads?
I made lots of... I was in a few ads, but I didn't really make an ad as a filmmaker. But I would have loved to, because I feel ads give you that responsibility where you can create any sort of dream and then don't care about it, whether it's true or not. So you can just say, for insurance, for example, you could just tell them their lives will be better if they take this insurance. And then when they actually try and get that insurance, their lives are so bad. It's a horrible story.
But that's true, no? Buying insurance is pretty good.
We just have to sell it, bro. Don't have to do more.
But were you in any... What ads did you do?
What the fuck? It's almost a credibility issue here.
Hey, come on, speak about yourself for 40 minutes.
You want me to name brands?
Yeah. Go for it. Maybe that one brand reaches out to you again.
No, we tried. We called Pepsi, but it was like, for example, I was in my early 20s. So it's not quite the same feel right
How
now.
old are you now?
Little more. 26, 28, 30. Who remembers after some time? Yeah. So that kind of thing. Yeah. So I've done a few ads, but you weren't born then. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. What do you mean? I've watched everything you've done.
How could you have watched?
What? I had MTV.
You had MTV maybe when you were about 10, 12 you were watching. Yeah, okay, possibly. Yeah. This has been the worst conversation I've ever had in my life.
Hey, how about next...
in Banter police station, we have nicer conversations.
I think the way better conversation.
Yeah, way better. Yeah.
It's true.
So, shall we start the AMAs?
Yeah, we have to.
I'm fascinated with Joel's life so far. But you are doing a show, which will come on top of the television.
On top of the television.
In the YouTubes.
Yeah.
In the YouTubes?
In the YouTubes. The YouTube.coms.
You just press something and immediately, boom, it happens.
It has to.
Have you conceptualized the show already?
Nothing's yet.
So you just have an idea?
No, I just had to make up something because you asked me what are you up to.
Okay, so you're like a guy.
I thought you would not hold on to it, but you just held on to it.
No, you're ready for marketing. That's how they do it.
Yeah.
You just pretend. There's nothing there.
Yeah. I'm always developing a show. That's my...
You don't have to sell it to me. I'm very happy. And please don't make the show. It's done.
If you make the show, it's...
You spoil the whole...
If you go to a meeting and you say, I'm working on a show.
Yeah.
Which show?
Super.
Can't say. I've signed an NDA. Oh, so mysterious.
Yeah.
Which show is it? Something ass.
Yeah. Something ass?
No.
Forget the question. Let's hear more. I like your concept. I like your thinking.
Something. Oh, now we have a title for the show. See, this is how something becomes something.
You're really a marketing guy. You're wasting your comedy. This comedy thing. Get away from it.
No, but
market.
Yeah, but I do
we may have a vacancy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But then it's like coming here.
Wait, what's the commute? Where do you live?
No, like coming here to this place.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Like psychologically coming here.
So it's like being at a funeral every day. I mean, come on, for God's sake. How many times?
And the people still there.
And it's the same people at the funeral. It's like how many people from the same family are dying? Every day. This guy, that guy.
It's like everyone dies every day. Yeah. But next day they're still there.
But you know, doctors and what are kid doctors called? Small doctors.
Illegal doctors.
Illegal doctors tell you that they get immune to dead bodies, like cadavers and all, because they start practicing on them and whatever. So after some time, it doesn't hit them.
Yeah.
So they're completely immune to it. So it's the same sort of feel. We come to this funeral and then we don't really have any empathy left, right? After the 9th funeral, I mean, how much?
It's like it's done, right? It's over.
It's done.
Like at what point do you accept that this whole thing is someone laundering money or like just everyone...
I wish it was such a high sort of branch for us to look at. It's not really that. I think it's more like some rich guy has given his, kid who has no... let's face it, no potential to go anywhere in life. Say, okay, you sit here and run something. Like, you think of something. Like, it's a podcast, great, whatever it is, and boom, that's how it happens.
Yeah, because is there any such thing as a bad podcast?
Yes. We famously pioneered that. We've gone out of our way to promote that. How can you say that to me? Bro, I have only this. Give me this. Don't take this away from me. Yeah, there is such a thing as a bad podcast. So he's got a show in his head which will never come out. But Joel, we do have some questions, some formal questions.
That's great.
Shreya, the producer, and maybe Vishnu on his last legs here as a producer. Put together,
he's
right?
checked out already.
Yeah. I never get why they have to give 2 months notice and 3 months notice. If you're done, you should go immediately.
I mean, I've never had a job, so...
Think of it this way. No, if Joel has a girlfriend, let's give her a name, Falguni. Joel and Falguni go out. You don't say, okay, now I'm done, Falguni, so 3 months notice and then we'll break up fully. I mean, you don't do that because that's horrible.
I mean, I don't get what happens. Like, I've never had a corporate job or any job in general.
I can tell from the hair. There's no way.
So my thing is, I never, like my friend, okay, he's always had a corporate job.
Names, details.
Yeah. Oh, my friend's name.
Yeah.
Oh, his name is Siddhant. He's like, oh, I have to give 3 months notice now.
Yeah.
I was like, but what happens if you just leave tomorrow?
Really?
Just don't show up.
Yeah.
Don't even say I'm leaving. You're not there.
Yeah.
He's like, no, but you can't. His whole body freezes.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you? He's like, I was like, just go to the next job. Just continue life.
Yeah.
But you will not be put in jail. It's like, no, the standard legal.
But
notice.
also, it's now double funeral. Na? Every day you're coming back for 90 days. So the same thing when you don't want to be there. And everybody knows you're about to leave. Like Vishnu's been spending the last month, his body language has been very bad. He's been sneezing and coughing and all that. He's just, trying
He doesn't even register you talking about
No,
it.
he doesn't speak English. He's Malayalam speaker, so he doesn't understand
This
what
is
we're
like
saying.
Tihar jail, no?
Well, I'll just communicate. I'll just talk to him in our language. Maire. Now he's listening.
Yeah.
You see, it doesn't take much in India. All you got to do is offend people and boom, we got a listener.
That's great.
Yeah. All right. So we got our first question. It's a new 998 crore flyover in Nagpur literally cuts through someone's balcony. Like literally cuts through a balcony. Huh? But it's a flyover, so hence makes sense. And NHAI says, National Highway that is, says the balcony is encroaching. Sorry. We can't go better than the question. The balcony is encroaching. We had to. We have no choice. Sorry, beta. If this happened to your house, in your personal house, would you fight it out or just start doing stand-up shows for the traffic? This is for you, Joel. So I really don't do too much stand-up shows. I think.
Stand-up shows for the traffic. Damn.
No, because they're trying to be funny also. You have to understand who's writing the question. Everybody's a comedian today. It's I wish we were tax comedians just for that.
Man, like, comedians are taxed heavily by the way.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe by the clothing industry. Huh.
Clothing?
Yeah. Not known for their, outfits. I mean,
Oh.
what the hell are you wearing? It's not like you're
I'm
standing
wearing
out.
exactly what you're
Yeah,
wearing.
But I'm looking, mine is Pita.
What is...
Pita as well, how to explain it to you.
There's an elephant on your... No, I know
Yeah,
what Peter is. There's an elephant, there's a chicken.
Does it not make sense?
And there's a dog.
What?
I mean, I'm just saying what's on your t-shirt.
What are you? It's like talking to a 5-year-old. Now you suddenly seen a t-shirt, you're excited, you're naming animals.
No, I'm not naming any animals. I'm naming the animals on your t-shirt.
Get more t-shirts so the show can have some,
I wear a
variety.
black t-shirt so I don't get
You're also
distracted.
the black t-shirt.
Yeah, but I have like a much more classic
Yeah,
design.
that's true. Yeah, Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Of course, 100%. Van Gogh Pereira, right from Bandra. He made that, gave it to you.
Yeah.
You stretched
Yeah,
it.
it's an original.
Have you been working out? You're looking a little more buffed.
Yeah, I am.
What have you been doing?
Just weights and calorie deficit. And
Oh, now you're showing off. Huh? Nice. Freaking now.
You literally
Picture.
asked me.
In the month of the Mr. Olympia. Amazing.
Oh, I won a bodybuilding competition.
You won a bodybuilding competition?
Yeah.
You can cross genders? How does this happen?
No, I mean, I just participated in a... I'm not making it up.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
This story I have to hear.
So basically, I was doing this brand work for this beer brand called Simba. Okay. And so I was hosting like a 5-episode series for them. And the whole concept of the show was first time with Simba. Basically, we get a guest on the show.
Oh, you have to be that guest's profession.
No. I'm the host. Listen to me, Cyrus.
Oh, this guy is really alpha, I mean, he doesn't let me. Okay, brother, you are the host. You are the big shot.
I have to make
Simba, huge brand. Please go.
I have to make up for the last time. Because last time I thought like I had a good time on the show.
You didn't talk last time? Bro, I don't remember. We do so many
You didn't even let me
episodes.
answer. No. The thing, okay.
I would remember if he was quiet.
No. I was decently chatty.
Yeah, you were decently chatty. Plus, Niv, women are. Kidding.
You have to say kidding in the end.
Have to say kidding.
Yeah. So I was hosting this, okay, and in one of these things, we got one guy who was very athletic, okay, and the whole idea with this show is you give somebody who's like has a potential a chance to do something that you would have never done. So this guy was athletic, okay, and so they were like, okay, we'll put you both in a bodybuilding competition.
Oh, nice.
And it's like getting rid of fears, and becomes like a comedy show.
You should basically wear just this small
Yeah.
like.
So just to
Speedo
avoid that
underwear.
situation, we participated in a category called the Beach Bermuda bodybuilding competition.
Okay, that's like fitness. So they don't work on the low body so much.
Yeah, and it's
Sorry,
like
sorry.
you get to wear like
Those
beach
long
shorts.
shorts. I know. It's a bit of a cop out, but go on.
Yeah, huh.
And you won it.
Wait, let me say.
How much time do we have? The story is going on and on. Fucking love to name each bodybuilder on the stage. And there was Vineet and Parag and Sameer and Vikram. And then I came. I mean, come on.
Yeah, and it was like an international bodybuilding competition. There were people from international bodybuilding competition. There are people from...
boys, I don't drink anymore, so I don't know how to... I don't know.
There's video footage of it.
So you won this, okay. Finish the story.
And there were people from like Turkey, Uzbekistan, China, Nigeria. It was like the judges were from like Scotland, England, Kenya. And I was like, okay, this is just a joke, okay? You're just gonna go up, show up, do nothing. At every point, like they kept asking me like, who's the athlete? Because they thought I was the manager. And I was like, man, if I was a manager, why would I have bronze on my body? Like, what am I trying to do? So the organizer were like a little pissed off about it, that they thought somebody was taking the piss. And then we were backstage, and I thought at some point somebody will just come and disqualify me. But there are no like benchmarks or qualifications to take part in it. Yeah, you just have to show up, right? So I go up on stage, and there's like around like 30 people over there. And like then I realized on stage that there are height categories. And so there were like short categories, which like half the people were left. And there were like other 7-8 people who went for the medium category. And for the tall category, you have to be above 175 centimeter. So including me and that guy, there were only 3 people. So I got a bronze medal.
I mean, they can't give you... They wanted to give you fourth, but it was tough. Yeah, so that guy, you said is an athletic guy, so he won.
He got second.
You're lost, both of you all.
Lost?
To the...
yeah, there was a real bodybuilder.
A genuine guy who was in lifting weights and all properly. Yeah. So this taught him a lesson, and that's why he went back and said he's going to make himself into a proper physique contestant. Is that right? Is this your story?
That's correct, yeah.
And today, this beautiful sculpted physique is because of that pain that he endured.
But I think you could win like a bodybuilder. I mean, I mean, if you're confident on stage, you could win.
I'm confident everywhere, but it doesn't help. I mean, I'm the guy who's confident in the passport office. They still don't give it, Go for your visa. I'm like, no problem. America, 2 minutes. It doesn't happen, man. Confidence is in everything.
No, but you could actually win. You have a good physique. You have to accept that.
Okay. Now,
have you ever done steroids?
Stop coming on to me, first and foremost.
Come on, man. I have to glaze you a bit.
I'm not comfortable. And I would love to do steroids. Steroids are bad. Don't do steroids. Can you put the thing on? Finish the question. You're not answering this.
Oh, yeah. A new 998 color Flyover. Just start doing stand-up shows for the traffic. No, I think I would fight it out. I don't know how much...
How will you fight it out against the National Highway Authority of India?
So once again, was a balcony like made illegally though?
They'll say it was. It's also after the effect now. There's not much you can do. They'll say that you built a building, for example. They do it all across the country. For greater good of society, we can remove the building. Because we have to increase the pavement, increase the road size, whatever. It's the same thing.
But that's only if it's made on like the original markings. Right? You can't just wonder.
No, but even if it's absolutely legit, they can still use the greater good. There's a law.
Yeah?
Called the greater good thing.
Damn, she would know. She's a lawyer.
She's the lawyer. The lawyer that let it go. Yes, question number 2.
A new biopic on a PM titled Maa Vande has been announced, starring Malayalam actor Unni Mukundan. If you could cast any actor to play a political leader, Indian or global, in a biopic, who would it be and why?
See, India is a very, because of the different cross-cultural
it's like a continent.
Barriers. Yeah, I know the languages and cultures, and it's very difficult to explain things. For example, if I hear the word Maa Vande, I remember my childhood where I would say, Maa Vande, I'll become an actor. So it's a totally different thing from South Bombay, for example. Now you put this title, and I know it's a bit more like the Vande Mataram kind of Vande and the Sanskrit word, blah, blah, blah. But that throws me a little bit. Now, also coming to the second point, the Malayalam actor Unni Mukundan playing the role, that I don't have a big problem with, because I think the role should be played by someone you think will fit the bill. It doesn't necessarily have the same ethnicity. We have the same problem abroad when they try to cast, when they do Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, for example.
Yeah, the white girl.
They use tall people, different races and things like that. So, what's your take on that?
I mean, I feel...
Should you go for the ethnicity of a real character?
I think you should, yeah. Because
but then what it's called acting, right? And if he looks like him, for example...
No, but I'm saying like, if it's about a white person, it's like, for example, let's say you're doing about David Beckham. Then you can't put like
you took our Prime Minister and went to David Beckham. Okay, go on.
No, I'm talking about the looks.
Yeah. Okay, so David Beckham is saying you won't play me because that'd be too much of a leap. Okay, I got it.
No, I'm saying if somebody's acting for David Beckham, that person has to be white.
No,
that person is
I'm
brown.
giving you all that. But let's say that Unni looks a bit like the young Narendra Modi. Let's just say that.
Okay.
So that's good enough to cast him, or you need a Gujarati guy from the same
No,
area whose dialect and
Just the looks has to be and the race has
so
to
that's
be
what.
similar.
So I think that's fine. They have no problem with that.
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
I think if you could cast. Okay, they are asking which.
Second part. Let's avoid more on the first part. For safety reasons, and let's move to the second part. If you could cast any actor to play as a political leader, Indian or global, in a biopic, who would it be and why? So this is a known actor. If you could cast a known actor, I'm presuming.
I think I would say Cyrus Shukla would do a good one.
But who's the leader?
I don't know. Maybe
So I mean, how much more can we do? We've explained the question to you. You give me half an answer. Joel?
Yeah, I gave you the answer. I said Cyrus Shukla for Amit Shah.
For Amit Shah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
What about take an international? It'll be easier.
Yeah, then you have to do like some Leonardo DiCaprio to.
But what's the leader? Let's get the leader first.
To like John F. Kennedy or something.
Bro, I think you suck. Your bodybuilding was the zenith of your career. We reached the top.
Yeah, I thought like that's the ending point. I thought we got a high. And
because these remarks are now should be stricken off the record. Kennedy, DiCaprio. I mean, I don't see.
Okay, you give me one.
Yeah.
Come on.
Abraham Lincoln. I would cast Amitabh Bachchan.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. You're prepared for this.
He was 6'4".
This is not improvised.
He was 6'4".
There's no
beard.
not so much.
Long arms. And with a little bit of makeup and all, the skin color and all can match. That's not a big issue. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm prepared. I work hard.
Yeah, this is not natural talent. This is hard coach.
You said we were unprofessional and all that, and I'm just pointing it out now. And I've done many ads, and those count for something. Okay, where were we? Do you want to do another one? You want to talk about your life? It's been very interesting so far.
Oh my God! You have to ask me some specific questions. Okay, I can't write the whole show.
Take 3. Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Why?
I mean, I had one until last year.
Oh, okay. What happened? The policy matured. What happened, sorry, just for our North viewers. What happened, bro?
Oh my God! Oh no! I mean, it just didn't work out. We dated for like around 2 years, and that's it.
2 years is a long time in today's world. I would say that's like 5 years from my time.
Yeah, so
that's odd that
with her it was like around 14 years.
14 years of pain. Yeah, okay.
Women.
I mean, I would never say that.
Just kidding.
Kidding. So, is she a comedian?
No, she's not a comedian.
Nothing to do with all this.
Nothing. She paints.
Okay. All right. And what kind of painting? House paintings and all that?
No. Not Nero, like she like canvases and all.
Oh, she's an artist to me.
Yeah, she's a real artist.
I think she paints is the wrong thing to say. Obviously, you don't like her anymore, so it's fine.
What's wrong with paint?
Do you keep in touch?
Yeah.
There's an artist and there's a painter. So when you say painter in India, you mean the guy you call Lakshman. अरे मेरे दरवाजा का painting लगा कर जाके 2 बजे तक करेगा या नहीं? That kind of thing. We have that kind of conversation.
Fair.
Yeah.
No,
you be Lakshman. You can answer. Lakshman, 2 बजे तक होगा काम? Because they always promise and don't deliver. That's my favorite thing about working with vendors in India. बिल्कुल सर बिल्कुल हो जाएगा
Yeah, you tell them like, will you do it by 2 p.m. and they'll be like, yeah.
Never.
आधे घंटे में हो गया ना? हाँ हो गया. Yeah, but yeah, we are still in touch. Actually, tomorrow is her some art exhibition. So I have to go for that.
But if you've broken up, why do you have to go?
I mean, she just calls, so I'll just go by.
Wow. Is she rich?
Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
Who's not rich in Bombay?
I don't know, bro. I don't know anymore, man. I can't tell. I mean, you got this terrible, if you don't mind the hair, whatever, but I know you came in some fancy car, so we can't tell.
No, I didn't come in any fancy car.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Wow, you're so confused
I'm
now.
being distracted because the 2 producers are having a little session here in the middle. The show is so captivating, they're having their own chat. And their chat is better. Yeah. We're discussing your girlfriend who paints. All right. Is there another question? There's another question.
My ex-girlfriend who paints.
Sorry. Ex-girlfriend. What's her name? Now who's not answering questions? He said, ask me questions. I'm asking questions. You're not answering the questions.
No, I can't name her.
Name her sister.
No, I can't name her sister.
Brother?
No, I can't name her brother.
Neighbor?
I don't know her neighbors.
Road where she lives?
Wow, that's very specific.
Like Oshiwara, you can just say that much?
No. Oh, just area?
Yeah, okay. The street will be like too much.
Yeah. I'll say Ghatkopar.
Jesus, I'm going to find her. Hey, painter! Kutti gela? Painter! I'll try. I won't give up.
No. You should. I think if you keep trying, For like,
that's how men meet women in India. You just keep shouting names.
you just keep harassing them until
You
one
go
of
to
them
the village
submits.
fair and you go, Nina, till somebody responds. Yeah. Don't do that.
Just kidding. Just say kidding. Don't say don't do that. Just say
kidding.
kidding.
JK. Hollywood star. Okay, firstly, I don't know who Sydney Sweeny is, so I apologize.
Oh, she's an extremely attractive woman.
Jeez, what's your gender also? I don't know. Is she a very attractive woman?
She's very attractive.
I think we'll get a picture of her right now, just to control your emotions.
Look at that. Look at your producer. His day lit up. Now he's up.
Sydney Sweeny. Yeah. Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
Looks a bit young, but. Yeah.
I mean, everyone's like.
I know, but she's also wearing her pajamas for some reason. She's 28.
That's hot.
She's 28.
She's 28?
Yeah. I was at the birthday.
Man, she looks.
Lives in Ghatkopar.
Which birthday? 11th birthday?
Ghatkopar.
Oh, she paints?
Yeah. So Sydney Sweeny has reportedly been offered 5. Is this true? But I don't know if this
Who
is
cares?
True.
Just
I will just go on with it.
yeah.
I mean, 530 crores, bro. I mean.
530 crores in an amount which I feel I can do anything for.
I think I'll start my own country. You know, honestly, 530 crores, I got a piece of land.
I mean, that's still a very honorable thing to do,
Cyrus
right?
Nagar, please come and whatever. And I have my own cabinet.
But that's still an honorable thing to do. For 530 crores, I'll do anything.
Like you'll
I'll
start,
do
you'll start
unholy
painting.
things, huh?
You'll start painting.
See, again, that's a very honorable thing.
No, just to piss her off. And then you start selling
No, but-
better than her. And you're really bad. What a lovely story that would be.
Abstract
and
art.
she's like 40 years she's working. Now she's on drugs. She's pulling her hair. One eye shut. She's on all kinds of...
Damn, which woman are you thinking
No,
about?
because you destroyed her psyche because you're a moron who can't paint, but the world loves everything you do.
Well,
And
that's,
you're
that's just called abstract art now.
Yeah, you're so abstract. Art is selling at millions of dollars. What a story we have. Forget this Sydney Sweeny, bro. I'll make you into a hero.
Yeah, just give me 530 CR.
Okay, so I'm taking this as true. I don't know if it's true, but I'm taking it as true because whatever research is done by others. So if you had that kind of budget, Joel, this is now you personally, which international celebrity would you... Acha, so you're the producer now. Would you bring into a Bollywood movie and what role would you cast them in? So which international guy and what role? Or girl? Why are you reading it again? Are you stupid?
No, if you had the kind
Sorry,
of
that's a bit
budget,
too much.
which... Just kidding.
What the hell?
No, once again, if you had the kind of budget, which international celebrity would you bring into a Bollywood
This is like when
movie?
you don't know the question, people keep reading the same question 5 times because they
But
can't
like-
understand. If you had that kind of budget, which international celebrity would you bring into a Bollywood movie and what would be the role?
Damn.
Why don't you go this way? Think of the role first, then maybe we'll get guys.
Yeah,
or girls.
I was thinking.
You could have a generic role. Like it doesn't have to be a role from a film in your mind.
Okay.
So the role could be like, I don't know, some village youth who comes to the city and does well.
Damn.
Which is my story.
I was thinking. Yeah, maybe like what's his name, dude?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
You'll have to tell me.
Yeah, I was thinking of Akshay Kumar in Special Chabbis.
Okay, so now...
And I was thinking like maybe some fraud actor who could like with that look.
actor who looks like a fraud.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
So who is that? Ryan Reynolds, I think, looks slightly fraudish. No.
Oh, I think he's quite like normal. You don't think of him as a guy
I
who
saw
will-
The Big Shot off late for the first time. He looks
Okay.
like a scammy person.
So you feel he looks like a scammy person.
I think so.
Just to end this painful conversation, I'll just agree and we'll move on. This is a very candid show. We don't lie here. We don't want to do all that. So he is upset with the standard of the questions.
I'm
And
upset at the structure of the question.
No, I totally accept what you're saying.
This
and
question could have just been no hate to producers, okay?
she's right there.
No one's paying attention. Also, great.
She's feeling it.
It could have just been like Sydney Sweeny got 530 CR for a movie.
Yeah.
Which Hollywood actor would you bring in Bollywood for the same amount? That's the question.
Okay. So let's...
That was like a
So
script.
just to show them the difference in your answer, I'm going to ask you that question.
Uh.
So Sydney Sweeny got 530 crore offer for a Bollywood film.
Yeah.
Which Hollywood actor or actress would you get for the same amount?
I would get Scarlett Johansson,
Okay.
okay, to play the role of that Konkana Sen Sharma in Wake Up Sid.
Wow, that's a much better answer. I would get Scarlett Johansson just to hang out with. I would like no acting now. We're just learning the culture.
That's what
What?
that's what princes in Dubai do. Just learning the culture.
Just learn the culture. Just hang out with me. We eat together. We we
How
get to
long
know
have
each
you been
other.
married for?
Me and Scarlett? Oh, me and my ex-wife, the one I'm with. The one I'm still with, but not. Yeah. We've been married. We'll be 25 years next year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a big moment for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 25 years. Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
I was
like a jubilee. What is it? It's a diamond or something.
Silver.
Silver. What is it? Silver. I'm asking the 22-year-old about what.
Man, she's only 22.
Yeah, but she's wise. Doesn't take much relatively, but yeah, she is.
Yeah, like I think she's because. No man.
Go on, finish your sentence.
No,
it's an audio podcast, bro. If you don't finish your sentence,
no,
there's nothing to give.
it's like at what age do you stop taking in basic knowledge? Like I think it's
For
like
me, 3. You?
4.
You got one up on me, bro. I can tell.
I have 25% more knowledge than you.
I think you do. I would say a little bit more than that. I think you're selling yourself short. So what's her name? You'll never tell us. But people can find out, people who follow you, and I'm sure it's there in your Insta and all that.
Yeah, it's there.
For many years of dating, etc.
Dating?
You dated her for 2 years, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
is it
You're
the wrong
asking
word?
me her name. Oh, I thought you were asking my name. I was like, yeah, that's so strange.
We'll take a break. We'll give him his medication. And when we come back, it'll be a little more crisper. All right? So stay where you are.
Did you know Indians report nearly 800 cases of online financial fraud every day, which has resulted in losses exceeding 1,000 crores in the last 5 years? To keep you safe from such fraud, I am starting my newest podcast series, Conversation with Vigilante, an initiative by HDFC Bank. In every episode, I will feature special guests who can share expert insights on the different types of fraud, their modus operandi, and how you can protect your money. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and don't forget to tune into Conversation with Vigilante. Catch the episodes on all audio streaming platforms and V for Vigilante YouTube channel.
Okay.
See, I could tell she was not.
Welcome back. I need to clarify this. The first 3 questions were not by Shreya.
Yeah, I could tell her body
It
language.
was done by a young man who's unfortunately left the job. I won't take his name, but if you must push me, it's Ayush. Now, that's out of the way. So all your criticism is for him and the way he's fabricated the question. So, but point taken. And I think it's very fair, his point, because long questions are very... It's terrible when we do events and all, no? Do you do any of this hosting and all that?
No, I
events?
had written for a sports show.
Yeah.
And is this being recorded?
No, I don't know.
Is there a break going on?
Who cares?
Okay, whatever. So
Tell your
basically,
story.
2019, I was writing this show for Indian Sports Honor. It's like a sports.
You don't have to explain it. It's in the title. Go on.
Okay, it's no for other people. It's a sports. It's like IFA for sports.
Hey, it's a huge honor for sportsmen. It's like IFA, but the sports version.
For the sports, and it's like all A-listers and like everyone, like Virat Kohli, Amitabh Bachchan, everyone's there.
Okay.
It was being hosted by Arjun Kapoor and Sania Mirza, that one. And I was making all such similar mistakes because the sentences were so long, and they just could not read it. And I thought it was their fault, which was because they were not prepared. But it was also my fault.
But it was prepared for hard work and long sentences and paying attention. But my problem is when we do corporate events or events wherever for the last how many years, people in the audience on a Q&A go berserk with part A and then part B. Also, C. It just goes on and on. The questions are like poems. They just go on. I don't know why we do that. So yes, unfortunately, Shreya's not responsible. Now she's responsible. We have about half an hour to go. So she's responsible for what we listen to now.
Yeah.
So you can be because I was be like gender bias. You were against Ayush, who I shouldn't mention, and you're favoring Shreya. So I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I'm very sure.
You won't do that, right?
No, I will not do that.
Just you're a neutral guy. He's a neutral guy. Come, let's see. Question from...
See, I can just tell it's a better question. I've
Much
not even read it.
Super.
It's so, see, now you want to read this.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel live taken off air cover, air over.
Bro, you can't read also.
Man, the glare on the screen is so
Bro,
high, by the
I
way.
think Ayush and
Why don't you put like this?
Joel, I want to do a show with Ayush and you. I think it's perfect.
Jimmy Kimmel live
Have you seen
taken
a
off
movie?
air over Charlie Kirk comment.
Yeah.
Do you think this is justified WWCD?
What is WWCD? What? What would Cyrus do? Like, I know those t-shirts. What would Jesus...
Has Cyrus ever done anything?
No, not really. I mean, just so mean to point that out. Yeah.
What do you think is justified? I mean, I don't think anything on a comedy show should be taken anything out.
Okay, but let's see what he said. So, from what I remember, he said that Donald Trump's so-called, pain or whatever, anguish was reflected in a very strange way, and it looked like a 5-year-old boy whose feeling bad as his goldfish died.
What? No, he didn't say that.
Didn't he say that? He said that.
He said that the person who shot these.
That's the first part. That he was he behaved like a Republican.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
he's from your party. I don't think they were that bad, honestly. It was a little insensitive because the person just died, but it wasn't.
See, I don't feel
America is supposed to be the head of freedom of expression.
Exactly.
Movement.
I feel that's
what will happen to us?
That's what I'm saying. When that happened, and I was like, man, America was the place where you could say anything. You could make 1 million jokes about Trump and nothing would happen.
Yeah. I mean, Zakir Khan said all kinds of things, of course in Hindi, but they didn't object.
Where did he say it?
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
Americans were clapping and all. They had no idea he was saying, banter, whatever. Oh, wow, what a guy. Yeah. But coming back to that,
Yeah,
so
I don't
this is a
think
very
it-
important
I
point.
don't think it's
Where
justified.
is the line for freedom of expression? We get this question all the time. We'll get it all the time. Where's that line?
I feel unless
Is there
it's-
a line?
I feel unless it's not a threat and unless you're not giving personal information.
That's a different thing altogether. Has he been so insensitive that it's vulgar for society to accept?
I mean, even
the
if
guy
it-
got shot. It's a murder. It's a mean thing.
Yeah,
that
it's a
happened.
mean thing. That's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like freedom of speech, unless I feel you're not threatening anyone or any of this thing. But I'm sure, man, everyone has a reason. But because I'm a comedian, I don't think it's
You're also losing your job. They could have, censored him or, whatever. There's a smaller slap on the wrist that could have
But I
happened.
also feel like these shows, like Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, all of these things,
Yeah.
they are very bullish about their role, right? They are not. They'll just never take anything. I'm very sure they would have just. I'm sure, like in
They've
maybe
also
there's a-
become like a one-song movie, It's always anti-Trump. No one's defending Trump. But I'm saying after some time, it's the same story.
Yeah,
all
those
the time.
shows are not like. I mean, also the thing is, the good parts of the show that comes to us on either Instagram, YouTube, and all, they are like the hits of it, right? So
Yeah.
we see a very
It's like
selective
our show.
version.
Our show, the only thing that works is the last 5 seconds. Especially when we say, okay, it's over. And then people, so that's the thing that we try to sell. Back to your thinking. Your thinking is better. So freedom of expression, the bottom line is you think we should,
Yeah.
cancelling him is a little too much.
See, yeah, I don't. That's what sometimes I wonder. What happened in the boardroom? Did somebody tell him that man, you have to filter yourself, be a bit more
No,
sensitive?
they've been telling him for some time because the
Yeah.
pressure from the president, who apparently doesn't like criticism, who would think,
Yeah.
I mean, in our part of the world that never happens, so I can't understand all that. But so there has been pressure on him. But
Yeah, so he must have been like, what? Either I do it my way or I'm out, and he's just out.
I don't think on the day itself nobody is auditing him, so it's not like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You're free to do what you want, but once he goes on air, all the others affiliated channels said we don't want to put him on. And those are the regional channels which are very important for their numbers.
Of course.
Because,
It's a network,
some small
yeah.
town in Kansas
Yeah.
or whatever, you need that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still that. So
yeah, it
it became a business thing. But again, exactly what you said, what happened to freedom of expression in
Yeah.
America? Again, not endorsing jokes, not taking sides. Sensitivity is such a strange thing. What can you, is there a statute of limitations when you can make jokes about dead people or murdered people? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is like anything that you launch, right, or especially something like freedom of speech, it's always going to be divisive.
Yeah.
It's not like banning him has cleared the
Why
line.
are you looking there all the time? There's nothing there now.
That is also true.
Well, that's really strange. Just go looking in there. The question is gone, Joel.
The question is gone. But then else I just have to keep looking at.
I know that's painful. Look
That's
there.
tough.
I get your point.
But then I look there and it says the
Oh,
Cyrus.
shoot, you can't escape. Look at Shreya, the only female in the room. Just kidding.
No, she's actually the only female in the room.
I know, but you have to be careful. There could be. Because
But you
I'm
didn't say
54,
anything.
she's 22. It's just wrong
Man,
feel to
even
it.
if she lives another 30 years,
She'll wheel me into the ICU for the last time. That's what she'll do. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, great. I love your answer. And what about India? India's freedom of expression is always.
we don't have freedom of expression.
No, but the fear is that if it's eroding in the Western world, and it is eroding whether you like it or not,
gone,
it's literally like 10 years earlier, or before 2010-8 at least, it was much easier to say what you want
In
in
India?
America. No, I'm saying it's
Even in India.
America starts the ball rolling. I think we sort of follow it. In a lot of the countries follow the American way, especially
Yeah,
in
of
the
course.
so-called democratic countries, etc. So if they clamp down on press, they clamp down on media, what do you expect?
But India was ahead of the curve.
We were ahead. We were ahead. But we
Because-
don't do it so deliberately. It's become very, very deliberate now.
Even in India, the media
In
is
India,
very...
we act like we want to do this ourselves, align ourselves with the side or whatever. It
Because
looks like
I
it's by
remember in
choice.
like in 2007-8, when you had those comedy shows in Sub TV, Sony.
When you were 9
especially.
years old, yeah.
Man, people used to go dress up as Manmohan Singh on Sonia
Yeah,
Gandhi.
yeah.
And
Political satire, there was no problem.
yeah,
Plenty of
people
it.
used to go up
Even-
it's like the 6th person to go up is Manmohan Singh, the 7th person to go up is Manmohan Singh, the 8th person.
Shekhar Suman used to do even worse stuff, and especially things he said and all that, in the sense of, which is good.
Yeah,
Challenging.
I mean,
the political heavyweights and society.
So I mean that's how it should always be.
Yeah.
But I feel like I mean it's also but the thing is, you realize it's just not the politician. Now people also think like that. That like, how can you make fun of such a prime minister and all?
I feel you become too serious in the second half. I think Ayush was a better fix for us.
Okay, I'll
You
go
were very
back.
happy then.
See the
Now,
question.
I feel
was
I've opened
very
your heart a little bit, and it's a very touchy subject.
Yeah,
Have you
I
ever
think
had
you
this? Have you been threatened? Not threatened, perhaps not, but have you been told?
Not really, because I feel I actively stay away from it.
You don't do any political, social satire,
I
comments on people, famous people.
I don't do so much, but I remember like in Comic Sun I done this show, and it came and there was like a topical round, so everybody had. So imagine like back then on Amazon Prime there was an episode where you had to do topical commentary.
Oh wow!
Right. So in that I was doing like a bit on Statue of Unity.
So it was Amazon's fault, actually. If
No,
there was a
I'm
problem,
saying
because
like
they said this is the chapter that you have to do. Yeah.
No, I'm saying like just 7 years ago, you can see how confident Amazon was that you could just say things
Very
about.
good point.
Right?
Suddenly become a real philosopher. That's a fabulous point. Yeah.
Yeah, just the show was shot in 2018. It came out in 19.
Yeah.
Everybody could make jokes about on anything. It's just that they would just be like, yeah, don't say the name, just say Prime Minister rather. Don't say the name, just say Chief Minister rather. Right? Which is a great line. Like you're not
What
going to
did you
object. I did a joke about the Statue of Unity, and I was just saying like how they're saying that India made the highest statue in the world and beat every other country. I'm like, I don't think anyone was participating. So it's just like.
But is that true? Is it the tallest statue in the world?
I mean, at that point it was. I don't know anymore. It's been 7 years.
China, is it?
I mean,
Who would go after
no,
other causes?
man. I think China is making way better things like semiconductors.
While we build the statue, they steal our cars.
Yeah, man, it's insane. So yeah, so all of that, and they were very.
Nobody told you don't say anything.
No, even if you wanted to say something, they found out a way through which you could say something like they're like, don't say the name, say the prime minister. And I was actually.
So the whole world is gone a little backward when it comes to freedom of expression, and we have to be very careful because nobody knows what the rules are. It's very dangerous.
I mean, there are rules, but it's just nobody's following it. So even when the whole camera habitat thing happened, that vandalism, vandalism is wrong regardless.
Yeah.
But nothing happens.
But even Kimmel hasn't really said anything really bad. It may be a little insensitive, but he hasn't said anything really bad. He just said that he belongs to your party.
Yeah.
Although he turned left after meeting his transgender boyfriend or whatever. But that's the truth. I mean, only in America can I give you this story.
Yeah.
But then he goes and shoots someone. So it's not exactly... I mean, what's he said? Again, maybe he could have waited a few days, but other than that, what's he said? He's not rubbished anything. It's almost not a joke. He's like, he's a raised Republican. He knows how to shoot. He used to go hunting. He's very Republican. Then he falls in love with a transgender person and decides this anti-LGBT thing is too much. I'm going to kill this guy. So he's gone from super right to super left, which I think is where they meet.
No.
He's just completely the same person.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I feel. No, I don't think it's like one thing he said that got him off the show. Yeah. I think it's just
that is all there. All the culmination of all that. They were waiting for this.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking it wasn't that bad to lose the job. People could say...
Has he lost the job? The show suspended, right?
The show suspended, lost the job, whatever it is. The basically thing is off air, man. Yeah.
That is true. Yeah. And this also then puts pressure on other people, right? Like Conan and...
Donald Trump has already said 2 down. Now I'm going after Jimmy and Seth Meyers.
Really?
Words to that effect on his tweet. He calls them all losers and untalented. Yeah, he has about 5 words he uses a lot. For some reason.
But you have to
with us it's tariff.
But you have to say he's the funniest prime minister ever.
Yeah. A prime minister?
Oh, sorry, president ever.
Why correct you? We've got a couple more we have to squeeze in. Yeah.
Robert Redford, iconic actor and director, dies at 89. What are your favorite movies?
What are your favorite movies?
Great question, but see how crisp it is.
Yeah.
See?
An obvious question also, I mean, it's a fair question.
This should not be like a capital D, but yeah.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's awesome.
Also, from a grammatical point of view, I'm a little worried whether it's right to say 2 days later dies at 89 because that's like continuous present tense, right? I mean, he's not.
No, but the whole sentence is in present tense.
I would say he died at 89. Okay.
No. I mean, yeah, makes sense.
Is that what we get out of the question? Well, favorite.
But the progress we have made in terms of everything in the second half of the show, it's great. See
we raised the bar.
Yeah. It's nice to see like a well-written line.
By
the way, who is this guy?
You know Robert Redford?
No, I don't know do you know who Robert Redford is?
But I mean, if you have any interest in Hollywood films, you know Robert Redford.
No, I don't watch
some iconic actors of all time.
No, I don't know.
Where were you raised? Was it a zoo? What are you saying?
Who's Robert Redford though? I don't know.
So great. What are the greatest names in Hollywood? All-time great.
Let me look up.
Don't look up. I'll tell you. Have you watched Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid? Ask
What
your
did
dad.
he
Your
just
dad
say?
will tell you.
What did he just
You
say
don't know
right
what-
now?
Iconic Western
No.
outlaws.
No, I'm not
you
a
never had
white-
cowboy phase. You never read Westerns. What happened to this generation? I went to sleep and this is what happened. Painter is a girlfriend. I mean, what's going on? Oh, my wife is also a painter. Okay, so
Your wife is a painter?
have you seen Sting?
No.
The Sting, that's one of the greatest films ever. Paul Newman and him were perfect, one of the best combinations. Paul Newman, you know?
I've heard of his name.
With difficulty. Oof, this is going to be a hard one.
I've heard of
Yeah.
his name because rappers keep bringing him up.
Okay, all right. Yeah, 'cause rappers should all be put in one little cupboard and kept away from people like me. The Barefoot in the Park, Neil Simon.
No. Now you're just saying things like,
No,
the
I've seen a lot
grass
of-
is green.
Yeah, I am, but
the sky is yellow.
I grew up with a lot of
Hey,
Robert
have you
Redford
seen
films.
that movie, Coffees Are Sunshine?
I've seen that movie. I made that
This is
movie.
hey, have you seen
I paid 530 crores for that movie. Yeah. Anyway,
and you
so,
casted yourself.
so he's one of the greats. Sundance Festival, I think, is linked to him as well, which is one of the big movements in films. And when you go back home and you have some time, now that you're single, the girl left, you watch some of his movies. Watch Sting, watch Butch Cassidy. These two are really iconic.
I'll do it.
There's The Candidate also. His later, wasn't he in one Marvel film
He was.
towards the end?
He was, yeah.
No, that's where you might recognize him. What's the Marvel film he was in?
No, but I don't watch any Marvel movies.
You don't watch, bro. Where are you living?
But
Are
I
you
just
part
don't
of a
like
terrorist fringe group?
I just don't like superhero movies.
So what the hell do you watch?
What do I watch? A lot of sports.
Captain America. He was in a Captain America. Avengers. He was in Avengers. Correct. Avengers.
Yeah, Captain America is in the Avengers.
Yeah, correct.
And-
So you know everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you'll remember. If we have a picture, we'll show it to you after the show, but nobody cares to do all that now. But I'm very disappointed, bro. That you're a Catholic boy like me and you still don't know Robert
You're
Redford.
Catholic? I thought
My
you were
mother's side.
Parsi.
You should be raised with all this, yeah?
Yeah.
We're raised slightly Western.
I don't know.
Don't tell anyone, yeah. It's my secret. Slightly westernized. All right, that's a bit disappointing, but what a huge name. Anyway, this is the world that we live in. 5 minutes later.
Man, but no, I'll tell you what.
I met a girl who doesn't know Kapil Dev is, the cricketer. So that's it. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, because there's another comedian. Her name is Vrinda Bakchandani. She's 4 years younger than me.
Is she the girl?
No.
Okay.
So when I was, I think, 22, she was 18.
Why are you doing a maths class? Get to the
No,
point.
I'll tell you. I was asking her, hey, do you know about Baba Sehgal?
Huh.
And she's like, who's that? I was like,
Okay, just for the record,
Huh?
you're very familiar with Baba Sehgal and you don't know Robert Redford. I want
Yeah.
you to tell your mother this when you go home.
man, Baba Sehgal is Indian culture.
I love Baba Sehgal, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying in terms of...
No, but you had an issue with me knowing Baba Sehgal and not. So you.
I'm saying that Baba Sehgal is...
Do you know Baba Sehgal personally?
Very well.
So,
I call him Baba. That close.
BB.
No, not that close. One time we did.
Oh.
And then he ran away. So that's sad. But anyway, the world moves on. We can't do anything about all this. It's cool. Who are the actors you like in Hollywood? Do you have a couple of actors that I'll understand your generation a little bit.
Who are the actors I like? I don't think I have so many.
So you have no interest in cinema, really?
No, not really.
I can tell.
much,
You're
yeah.
repeating the question.
Yeah, I think I'm mostly like a sports person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watch like a lot of football and all.
Okay. So did you see Liverpool day back?
Yeah, I saw the match. Yeah,
EPL you don't watch?
yeah, I watch it.
Oh, there was Champions League that they just won. I think 3-2 in the last few minutes.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Bro, you don't even watch football.
I watch football. I don't watch every match.
What do you watch? You watch Paint. And you
No,
wait
no.
for her to come back. I'm just kidding, bro. No offense.
No.
I mean, what if she does come back? Don't call me.
I can't.
These things happen.
I can't kill you for freedom of speech and then feel bad for anything.
Yeah. And I don't have a show. So, yeah.
No, you have. You have as much as a show as I have.
Yeah, well, okay.
Hey, but this is
on,
a show.
on that positive note.
On that positive note.
Last question. If UP is giving life imprisonment to dogs for biting twice, should we start locking up comedians for repeating the same joke twice? I think the first is a ridiculous idea, locking up dogs for biting twice. The dogs, I mean, I don't know where to start. I won't get into that.
Well, once again, how do you know if the dog is biting?
Beautiful point. Absolutely beautiful point. So there's a guy walking around with a book and a pen, 24 hours a day with a street light on his head who can confirm, Kalu, 3 baar ho gaya? No chance. So that's what we're getting. But this other part, should we start locking up comedians for repeating the same joke twice? But you do your stand-up routines and it's sort of the same thing for season, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, you cannot
But
lock
when
up.
you reach my age, you don't even know if you're saying the same joke twice. I mean, they're doing the same episode. It'll be like that. You have no idea. You can't. The retaining of that whole thing is gone. Yeah.
That is true. No, I don't think anybody should be locked up. But also I feel like stray dogs are catching a lot of strays of late. Like there's no reason for stray dogs. First year they try to kill them, but the government is so inefficient.
But this is UP. But there's more to it. They said if you can adopt the dog, etc., etc. There's more to it. They haven't given the full.
But in Uttar Pradesh, has anybody been successful at anything generally? Because
Wow, that Disha Patani or whatever the actress's name is, there was a firing outside a house. In 24 hours, they caught the guys and shot them.
yeah, for Disha Patani they'll do that.
Yeah. No, but I'm just giving
Cyrus, nothing you want will be done in 24 hours.
My young friend is from Lucknow. I'm just standing up for the UP brothers. And I'm just saying.
You're standing up for the brother who shot Disha Patani. Yeah, that's the...
He's not. He's joined us. It was his cousin. वो तो हो गया जो हुआ वो हुआ. And you can't link everyone together.
No, that's because somebody was saying that people are like, oh, they'll take all the dogs away. Man, the government cannot fill potholes. They're not going to run behind dogs, each and every dog. Our government is just not that efficient to do anything.
I think it's a logistical nightmare. You're right. I don't see the...
And also like, okay, they take the dogs. That's why my mom was like, no, they'll take the dogs and they will put it somewhere. Like, what happens? Who feeds them?
We have to create a fifth country in the subcontinent.
Yeah, exactly.
For
so
me and the dogs.
It's like, that was like a whole diversion, right? Because of the whole vote thing that was happening back there. And everybody just bit into that. And I felt like, oh, we are so stupid. So yeah, I mean that's the...
Well, Joel, it's been nice knowing you. Fabulous speech. I think we've run out of questions. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
But we do have to wind up right now. I want to ask you, why are you playing with yourself under the table? That's making me uncomfortable.
That's how I like. That's how I have some fun on the show.
Bro, I do. The generational gap is so much.
Hey, but I'm not like moving my feet this time.
You're not.
I
don't know because that was a different setup.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, we can't tell.
Yeah, I take supplements now.
Was he moving his feet? I can't tell because I get to see him waist upwards.
No, but I take supplements for that.
Do you?
Yeah.
To reach my age, you'll only need supplements for that. That's the way it works. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. Okay, quick. Before we go, are you playing anywhere? Is there any shows happening?
Not really.
Okay. That's good to know, bro.
Yeah, I mean, every time I go on podcast, people are like, what are you up to? No, nothing.
I think we are told to try and promote the guest who's coming. And since Amitabh Bachchan doesn't come, whoever comes, we have to try and promote them. Sometimes we have like a guy who does absolutely nothing. And we'll say...
Yeah, just generational wealth attitude.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Generational wealth.
And they don't know what to present as their next big project. There's a lot of pressure also, as you said. What's happening?
Pressure. I feel no pressure.
Like somebody asked me, I have no idea what's happening. It's like very scary.
So you just say and you don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's the one way out is to be honest and say like nothing's happening.
Yeah, nothing's happening.
Fair point.
Because I remember they're like, no, but something should be coming up. No, I know.
Yeah.
There's something coming
they're so
up.
disappointed, they're squeezing it out of you.
Yeah, they're like, because last time I also went on the show, they're like, oh, but is something coming up? I said no. It's like, are you releasing anything? No.
Yeah.
This podcast.
They didn't say, why are you here? That's like...
yeah, I have to... Yeah, they were also like, then did we call the wrong person? Then that's on them. That's true.
All right. Sorry, nothing's coming up.
Nothing's
He's doing
coming
nothing.
up.
He wants some time off. Just watch paint dry.
Yeah,
and
I
then...
was thinking, is anything coming up though? Because
No, now too late. Now we're not going to allow it.
No,
you had your chance. Cut it, immediately. The moment he says something's coming up,
No, I'm not going to bring up anything.
Bro, you can't do this.
I'm not bringing up anything.
You're a politician.
I'm not bringing up anything. I will not say anything that I'm doing. But I'm saying that I just do... because in my whole... I've been doing stand-up almost for 10 years now.
Really?
And I always felt that I'm not doing anything. But then I go back and either my editor or the manager will be like, oh, all these things have to go up today. And I was like, wow, dude, like I'm doing something.
So what we need is, we do this thing again. Last 5 minutes, we call your manager. And we ask the same question of your manager because I think their approach is different.
Yeah, they make some things up.
Yeah.
He's always creating some list. He's updating some list. I'm like, but I'm not earning any money.
Yeah.
What is it being updated? Hey, it didn't earn money today. Let me update that. It's rubbish.
No, he's investing in you. You're like a mutual fund for him. He's looking ahead.
Yeah. Mutual funds,
Yeah, he'll slowly make money at some point. He's just hoping. And when that happens...
15 years.
Oh, and when that happens, the contract will remain 40% to him, no?
40%? Is that this contract?
That's what they do when you're climbing up. Yeah. Be very careful, brother. These managers are horrible.
Climbing up, that's it. But I've climbed up, right? This is my peak.
This is the end?
Yeah, this is... Now I give like 5%.
So what next?
Nothing.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Cyrus says every time, Cyrus says, जब ये कहे तुम सुनो, please. तमीज़ से बात करना है ना, important people यार.